And it's time to talk about Fani Willis. Fani Willis, you know that there was so much going on during that trial. I didn't have the chance to analyze that. But right now, we get to know that her efforts just went to waste. Breaking, the Georgia Court of Appeals just ruled that Fani Willis must be disqualified from the 2020 election case along with her entire office. Her entire office. What is this? What is happening? After carefully considering the trial court's findings in its order, we conclude that it erred by failing to disqualify DA Willis and her office. The remedy crafted by the trial court to prevent an ongoing appearance of impropriety did nothing to address the appearance of impropriety that existed at times when DA Willis was exercising her broad pre-trial discretion about who to prosecute and what charges to bring. So they essentially, to understand this legalese, this was a mess. While we recognize that an appearance of impropriety generally is not enough to support disqualification, but we're talking about an appearance of impropriety big enough. This is a rare case in which disqualification is mandated and no other remedy will suffice to restore public confidence in the integrity of these proceedings. Yes, this is racism. Shiv Chira, you're spot on. This is what they're going to say. This is racism. This is what they say all the time. Trump just keeps winning and he's not even in office. You're right, Zephyr K9. Zephyr K9. Georgia deserves better. Spot on, CW. Will Georgia have a bit more? What they really need. Just now, CNN breaks the news to their viewers that Trump's Georgia election criminal case is tragically falling apart after Fani Willis is dismissed. That case against him in Georgia had already been paused. Now, it's not even backburner. It's dead in the water. This is the kind of things that happen. This is the kind of things that happen when you have bad mojo. We were talking about mojo. You need mojo to do the things. If you don't have the right mojo, and not only mojo, some people have just bad juju. Those words sound pretty much the same, right? They have similar sounds, but it's not the same. When people have bad juju, like for example, the Duke and Duchess of Sausages, that is bad juju all the way. These people never win. They can never win. That's bad aura. About everything.
We begin this hour with breaking news just into CNN. The Georgia prosecutor leading the state's election interference case against President-elect Donald Trump is now disqualified. CNN's Caitlin Polance is here with more. Caitlin, what can you tell us about this? This is just coming in the last several minutes. This is a big development.
A big development, and a big development that Donald Trump has wanted for a long time. That case against him in Georgia, the criminal case where it's accusing him and several others of a racketeering conspiracy related to the 2020 election, it's already been paused. Now, it's not even backburnered. This is a case that will be dead in the water because the Georgia Court of Appeals is now saying that Fani Willis, the leader of the prosecution against Donald Trump, the district attorney in Fulton County, Georgia, she should be disqualified from being able to bring that case.
Disqualified from bringing that case. So you not only are dismissed, is that you are a loser in principle. A loser in principle. CNN should have a pile of dog poo in their backgrounds. Jesus pronounced Zephyr perfectly, LOL. Yeah, I did. You reap what you sow. You do bad things come back to you. That is always the boomerang law. That is just happened.
The Georgia Court of Appeals is saying that it's a significant appearance of impropriety caused by the conduct of a public prosecutor. That is Willis, how she behaved, how she was speaking about the case, about Trump publicly, about how she was having a relationship with the top prosecutor.
Okay, that was messy. I saw that part of the trial, and it was so fun to watch all the memes. I sadly miss on all those memes, but now in this transformation in the new channel, I'm sure that I'm going to cover all that. If any remotely similar happens, I'm going to cover it on the spot. I will be on top of that, not on top of Willis. No, that's not what I meant. That came out wrong.
Concealed in this, a man named Nathan Wade. All of that, previously, the trial level judge had looked at and said, Fani Willis can stay on this case. We're not dismissing the indictment. But the Court of Appeals is now taking another look and saying, no, the trial judge was wrong. Fani Willis should be disqualified from continuing to lead this case. It would be a long process, or it will be a long process, to replace her, which is why I say this case is dead in the water now without Fani Willis, the person who was leading this case against Donald Trump in Fulton County. And just to keep tabs on how many cases there are against Donald Trump criminally, the other two in federal court, January 6th, and classified documents, those are dismissed. And then the additional case in New York City, where he was set to be sentenced, that sentencing is now not happening.
Can you imagine the seething of the left? The seething of the left. Oh my God, how can this happen? How can this be happening? It is called lawfare. If you use lawfare, this is what you get. This is what you get. The American people is tired of this. American people want actual justice. They don't want two-tier justice. They don't want justice to be weaponized against political opponents. And Donald Trump has been really clear about this. This is not a day of reckoning coming. There is not a revenge. No, none of that. He wants to truly unite America. I'm sure that he means it. I hope that he does a great job. So he shows Democrats how it's done. And to be fair, this is something that I wanted to tell you. This is a personal opinion. I think there's should be more variety in terms of what are the options that people have in the United States in terms of politicians. It's not like, oh, we need people, only Republicans to win. It's that is not the idea. We need common sense to win, and we need Democrats to get to their senses in some way or another. They will have to do that at one point or another. Maybe they need to lose a couple more elections, presidential elections, until they realize, hey, you know what? The DEI, the woke stuff, the killing babies is not working. Maybe we should change course. Maybe that way, maybe that is simply not working. I guess that they're gonna take a long time, but I want them to realize that, because if you have not one but two parties, well, trying to do the right thing for the United States, then you can propel a country forward even faster for any country. And this is for any country, and this will be the ideal, that every country has many parties to choose from, and not necessarily let's vote for the least, for the less bad one. Is that the way that we say, the less bad?
As Donald Trump enters the presidency, each of these courts that is handling a criminal case is essentially removing that issue from him to have to deal with in any period of time in the near future.
All right, Kaylin Polans, thanks for that added perspective.
Yeah, that added perspective was necessary because, this is Donald Trump doing. Well, it's he just keeps on winning. Peg B, welcome to Body Language Body. Peg B just became a member. Let's see if I can search for that. Can I say? Yeah, Peg B just became a member of the Jesus Enrique Rosas channel. And as a member of the Jesus Enrique Rosas channel, she can use the emojis, just as J.E. May. J.E. May also became a member, and she can use the emojis, those emojis that you see that appear every now and then. Veronica has the right words. Veronica has the right words for this. The lesser of two evils. Yeah, you are saying that properly. You're saying that properly. Thank you. Yeah, more members. Oh, Elizabeth. Elizabeth just became a member as well. Thank you, Elizabeth. And welcome. So, but if you like my crazy emojis, I could make more emojis, but I know how many more face expressions should I have. Let's highlight your headshot because I want to know what you think about this in the comments. So, what else do we have here? Let me check my X dashboard. Case closed in New York City too. The Colombian merchant and Braga. What? Oh my God, I cannot read that. Which bucket of crap smells the least? Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. What else is happening here? Just in case, keeping an eye in the comments. Luigi Manon hit with federal charges, now eligible for death penalty in United Healthcare CEO murder. I'm going to highlight this just in case you're interested in this. This one, Luigi Manon. We haven't heard about that case in a while. In a while, it's like 48 hours, but let's check that out just in case. What is going on? I have it right here. So Luigi Manon hit with federal charges, now eligible for death penalty in United Healthcare CEO murder. He now faces federal charges including murder and stalking in the public execution of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. 11-count case and includes a rare first-degree murder charge. Prosecutors pursued the federal case to ensure the death penalty remains an option as New York abolished capital punishment in 2004. Supporters gathered outside court, many dressed as the Super Mario Bros. Character Luigi, in solidarity with Manon. And oh my God, the original Luigi has been tainted. There's another video in here. Let me check that out. No, it was way too silly. I'm going to show that either way. Let me see if I can. Like this one. And I reload in here. And there's other guys. You can see the guys here who are dressed like Luigi with Luigi hats and, well, privatized healthcare is a crime against humanity. Well, you're living in the United States, so you have to deal with it for the time being. There's something, what can you do about that? Besides a huge reform. Jesus Enrique Rosas, I always look forward to your shows. Thank you for your informative, sane, and always humorous commentary. Thank you, baby Renee. Thank you for that. Oh, baddest cat. Baddest cat. What was baddest cat? Where's baddest cat? Baddest cat just became a member. Welcome, baddest cat. Baddest cat. Thank you for becoming a member. And now you have all the cute emojis to use in the live chat. Have all the cute emojis now. Let's see what do we have here.